Hey everyone, welcome to the Final Cut. Mark the Movie Man here. So glad you could join us today. Yes, last weekend I got a chance to go to the movie theater. I was so excited. I saw 3 films, and I'm going to bring to you my reviews of those films I saw in the theater. I know it was last weekend, it's been a week, but real life does intervene. But nonetheless, here are my thoughts today on Wrath of Man from director Guy Ritchie, starring Jason Statham, who is H, who's a gentleman who used to work for a security company over in the UK. He's over now in the States, and he gets a job with this armored car company where they transport millions of dollars. And they think he's an upstanding type of individual, and they hire him, not knowing he has some other nefarious intentions and motivations for taking this job. Meanwhile, there's a group out there that's been knocking off armored cars, and they want to go for the really big heist. And we see how these two individuals clash in this crime thriller. Guy Ritchie's style really excels in these type of films, I think, these heist crime dramas. That energy and the editing and the way he tells the story just fits so well. It's where it feels like he's most comfortable, and that comes across here in Wrath of Man. I loved how this was directed, and especially the cinematography as well. It really just felt like that classic Guy Ritchie. Now, Jason Statham does fantastic in here as H, and what they do with his character is great. I love the arc that they give this individual, and Statham plays it just like you need this character to be played. And of course, he gets to kick some major ass. He's got a great supporting cast around him. Holt McCallany plays Bullet, and that's the mentor who kind of drives around with H, and love the chemistry between Holt and Jason. They play off each other well and have some really fun scenes together. They also have some fun scenes with Josh Hartnett, who plays Boy Sweat Dave. And I loved Hartnett in this character, this role. We don't see him too much, but he is a great he has some fun presence in here on screen, and he does serve as a little bit of make you question his character's intentions the way he plays it. And I like that quite a bit. A little bit gray area with the character. Scott Eastwood looking scary as his character Jan, and Andy Garcia even shows up as Agent King, and it's always great to see Garcia on screen, even though he doesn't have a whole lot of screen time. The direction of the action scenes was visually entertaining. I loved it. Edge of your seat, just fun, crazy stunts and gunplay, and the way everything is just executed and plays out was a great time at the theater. No, this isn't exactly stuff that is groundbreaking by any means. We have seen this style, this type of story before with this plot, but thanks to Guy Ritchie's direction and the editing and the energy he brings to this style of film, it keeps it very entertaining and makes you really want to see how things play out, which are a little bit predictable, but I guarantee there's probably 1 or 2 surprises in there. So I give it 3.5 stubs. 3.5 stubs for Wrath of Man. It's not a horrible film by any means, very watchable, and I think you should see it on the big screen, if nothing else, to get back in the theater, and also to hear that great sound design they have during those action-packed moments. So check out our Patreon if you haven't already, folks. We got some great tiers there for some reasonable prices. Come around July 9th, we've got an AMA celebrating our 15th year here on the YouTube, and to keep up with that, why not subscribe and help us reach our 2,000 subscriber goal by July 9th. I would appreciate it very much. I thank you for your support and your time. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.